Oh, November. Hey, you guys, I'm Eric. Welcome to my corner, and welcome to my November TBR. So, I'm finally reading the beloved Twilight. I, of course, grew up with a mother who was obsessed with everything Twilight, the movies, and she, of course, passed that down to me. So, everything I do is Twilight. There's a lot of elements of my relationship with my fiance that are based on Twilight. Her engagement ring came in a fake Twilight box that I made. I'm very proud of that one. The reason for me loving Twilight so much is just I don't really know why. So it's mine and my fiance's movie because it was the first movie we watched together, and it's just special to both of us. So yeah. So that being said, it's weird to say that I have never read the Twilight books, despite me having an overabundance of them. That's what today's about. So, I just want to add every book I have here to the TBR, but if we're all being realistic here, with the size of these books, I will probably only get through 2 or 3 in a month. Twilight and New Moon have always been my favorites, so of course, I definitely want to get through these two. I have actually read a couple paragraphs of the first book, but we're just going to ignore that and reread it. Twilight used to be my favorite movie. New Moon is it's worked its way in there. So I'm super excited to read New Moon, and especially Twilight. But I did think of a cool idea. So something we never really got in the movies, like whatsoever, is Edward's perspective. And that's what Midnight Sun is. So my cool idea is I'm kind of thinking, because I don't know a lot of people who have done it this way, I was thinking of reading Midnight Sun first, get Edward's point of view, and then that way when we read Twilight, we kind of know what's going on in his head. So my official rankings for this TBR is Midnight Sun first, get some of Edward's perspective on everything, and then second is I want to read Twilight, get Bella's perspective, and then I want to get through New Moon. Now, if I get through New Moon before the month is up, I'm most likely going to move on to Eclipse, and then if I do happen to get that done, I'll move on to Breaking Dawn. I don't perceive that happening. I will check in with you guys, do some vlogs here and there, and see how well I'm doing. But I definitely do want to do Midnight Sun. I'm sure I'll get through that one. Twilight, I'm sure I'll get through that one too. And then I do want to get through New Moon, and we'll see if I can make it through that. Like I said, if I do make it through that, I want to do the rest of the Twilight books. But if I don't, oh well, life will move on. Next month's TBR, I do want to try the Unwanted series. So I won't, unfortunately, be reading the rest of the Twilight into December, but I will resume it. Trust me, I will finish this entire series. There's also the Life and Death story, which I've heard it's okay, it's not great. I do have that one right here. I will read it too. Depends on if I can get into it or not. It won't break my heart if I don't. And then I do want to read the Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, which is an Eclipse spin-off. I do want to check out that one because I have heard it's so good. But yeah, Midnight Sun, Twilight, New Moon. That's the 3 I definitely want to read here. To wrap this whole thing up, I'm super excited to read the series, and I will definitely be starting tomorrow. That will wrap up my November TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'll give you some updates and all that, and we'll do some more fun reading stuff. Bye.